Veterans on Deck is a nonprofit organization that provides services to veterans in the form of sailing. We find that the people with PTSD that have severe PTSD need extensive psychotherapy, but when they are sort of beginning to come out of the worst portion of their PTSD, they typically have some behaviors that we can help modify. People with PTSD tend to isolate, so they don't socialize with anybody else.
Even when the clinical treatment was successful, some of the guys and gals, they still were withdrawn. They didn't leave the house. They just withdrew from society.
It saved my life in a way, it really has. I was diagnosed with PTSD after many years, not knowing what it was. I just thought I was crazy,
Some of these guys and gals with PTSD, some of the worst instances that I've heard of, they would probably have enough courage to make it to the mailbox once a week. So they really withdrew.
I stroll down Charleston behind a bus now, no problem. Used to go to Walmart 2 o'clock in the morning, can't stand crowds, don't like to be cramped in, But now I can go anytime I want, and it's great. It just helps you enjoy life.
So this program is successful because we get referrals from the VA of these folks who have had clinical treatment, and our volunteers are veterans. So it's a very comfortable environment. They're used to being with veterans. They're from a military background.
In my case, it was primarily alcohol. So in that, by getting out, seeing other veterans, sharing your stories with them and they with you, lets you know you're not alone. So basically, it's a way to get out and enjoy sailing. The theory being that you put people in somewhat stressful situations, and as long as they're there for long enough, their anxiety level starts to drop down. And that's pretty much the therapeutic model for PTSD.
So what we're trying to do is provide an environment in which we give them sort of a graded stress. In other words, going on a sailboat, if you've never been on one before, can sometimes be a little frightening, especially the first time the boat starts to heel over with the wind. And even though I know the boat's not going to tip over, they don't know the boat's not going to tip over. So we provided this little bit of stress by presenting a graded stress situation on a boat. They find that, here's a problem. If we do these things, that problem is solved. If we all work together, the boat goes forward. It also gives them a chance to socialize. We have people that have come who've been essentially housebound for a couple of years, and now all of a sudden they're coming out and they're associating with people who have very similar problems, and they talk about those problems together.
I'll get really tense when I'm not during the week. If I miss a sail, I'm not a very good person to get along with, but it calms me down is what it does. So it's very soothing. It helps be able to get away from everything. It helps to be with vets, other female vets especially, because we have a bond that we can have it with the male vets, but it's just different when it's females.
And so those two things, the social reintegration as well as the mildly graded stress and their reaction to it, help significantly in decreasing the symptoms associated with PTSD. We've done some measured scales, things that are well established in psychology, and we've shown a significant decrease in both anxiety and depression in people who have attended on a regular basis.
If you're having problems with alcohol, drugs, your family is suffering because of your state of mind, your quality of life is isolation, you got to get out. And this program offers an opportunity for people to get out and enjoy something.
One of the big things that we try to do is get them to reintegrate into society. We want them to become active, and we want them to begin to interact with their peers and with other people in a normal manner. And that's one of the biggest problems associated with PTSD. It's the isolation part of it. We can't make the memories go away. We can't make the things that they saw go away, but we can help them begin to deal with them. They can join one of a couple of ways. Some of our folks are directly referred from the VA by their therapist, and we've encouraged that. A lot of the people show up basically word of mouth. They have a buddy who went and they had a good time, so they decided to come and see what it was like. Any veteran can come, and we certainly, you don't have to have PTSD, you don't have to be severely depressed or anything else to come, although the majority of the people that do come have some psychological problems. All we ask is that when they come with an open mind and they're willing to participate. We don't like it when they come once and go away. But, for some people, they realize real quick, I just don't like this, I don't want to do it. Other people find that they'll come once and then they won't come for a while, and then they'll come back, and then they start coming on a regular basis. We want them to be part of the crew. We want them to do things on the boat. We want them to drive the boat. We want them to hoist the sails. We want them to trim the sails. We've had several people now who we have actually sent to formal school so they can actually captain the boats.
It's amazing, the dedication that people put in that on a volunteer basis. This is a 501c3 nonprofit, all volunteer run program, and to see people that may be not affected by PTSD or whatever, to spend their time, energy, and sometimes money to help support the program. It's just amazing to me.
I think it does mean a lot to them. I think that we show them that there are people out there that really care about it. Awful lot of stuff in the news lately about the VA and about the problems associated with the VA. And some of those problems are real, there's no question about it. And I think that this is one thing they know they can rely on. They know that on a Wednesday, that if they come down here, they can go sailing. If they come down on a Friday, there'll be some guys going sailing. And for that, it's just one of those constancies of their existence now.
I'd just like to say any veteran that was suffering as I was to get out. The help's there, but you have to put forth the effort.